Hey guys, Steve here. So tomorrow there will be a patch for Scintillia, and today we will talk about who you should summon in these 5 battles, which has Scintillia, Lynn, Lucy, and Plitvice. So let's go. So we will start off with the first one, which is Scintillia. Scintillia is a very strong hero who has a dodging mechanic same as Plitvice and also a defensive special skill that is similar to Sohi. She also has a very good party buff, which is melee attack, and being a fire unit is always a good thing because you can always counter towards the Marrow, which is one of the most popular meta heroes in the current meta. And if you want to 1 vs 1 between Scintillia and Lynn, I believe that Scintillia will always be against Lynn because she is slightly tankier and does more damage than Lynn if you equip the negation card on her. But the only main problem of Scintillia will be 3 skill chain. Honestly speaking, I don't really like a unit that take 3 skill to chain in most cases because this will make her slightly weaker compared to those heroes who can chain the enemies in 2 skill. But somehow luckily she can still use her ignition skill to dodge the enemy skill in order to cover up her weakness. But overall, this unit is still pretty strong and worth to summon, but I would say she's replaceable by the meta heroes because she's not as broken as Lilith tier type of heroes because armor break is the reason that makes Lilith broken. So moving on to the next, we have Lynn. Even with the release of Scintillia, this doesn't change the fact that Lynn is still a pretty strong hero that will always stay in meta because of an injury debuff. Just because of this girl, everyone is forced to use the negation card just to counter her in the arena. While the good thing about Lynn over Scintillia is that she is easier to use and most importantly she can 2 skill chain to take down the enemies. So if you were to choose in between Scintillia and Lynn, I would say Lynn is more suitable for early, mid or even endgame players, while Scintillia will most likely be suitable only for mid or endgame players, because Scintillia will most likely require more stat compared to Lynn in order to work. So moving on to the next, we have Lucy. Lucy is a very good raid hero, but kind of average in overall contents in the game. This unit can be a very fun hero, but she is not really necessary for her progressions. While for the arena, although she is good, but she is still not as strong as the others because skill and run type of hero is still not suitable for current meta. One of the reasons why skill and run type of hero is not that strong in current meta is simply because a very strong offensive melee or range team can just right click you down pretty easily even before you could do anything else to chain them. So overall, I would say she is good, but not really worth for you to summon because there are way more better heroes out there for you to use. And come to the last one, we have Plitvice. Plitvice has been getting buffed for multiple times and she's finally usable in current meta because of the new Fire Mono team. She is a very good PvE hero due to her high tankiness and also healing sustain from her skill. While for the arena, she can be very strong only if you pair her up with the Fire Mono team. And if without the Fire Mono team, she is pretty much nothing because of her bad party buff, which is fire attack, that makes her lacking the flexibility to be able to fit in other teams. Although Fire Mono team can be very strong, but the downside of this team would be it will require you to have a massive stat in order to make it work. So overall, she is not really worth to build, especially for early or mid game players, because this hero highly requires big stats in order to right click down the enemies, and most importantly, she only works well with Fire Mono team. And that's all for today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!